Hey YouTube, it is your favorite person in the whole goddamn world, B3, back with another kicking action figure review. I finally got him. I finally got this guy. Yes, it is the DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad movie Deadshot from friggin' Mattel. This is the figure I've been wanting since the Suicide Squad movie came out. Bad movie? Yes. Mostly bad figures in this wave also. I only have Boomerang and Katana and this guy. But I got Boomerang and Katana really cheap at Target. The Target relatively near me, about an hour away or so. I was very excited. And then I went on vacation to the beach, another state. Went to the Target there to get some apple juice and stuff for my room. And bada bing, bada boom. Deadshot on sale under 10 bucks. So thanks Target. They also had a Batman, but it's so similar to my BVS Batman. I should have just never got the BVS Batman and held out for the Suicide Squad one, but I didn't know it was coming out and it hadn't been announced yet or anything. Yeah, I should have just waited for the Suicide Squad one. But anyways, here he is, Suicide Squad Deadshot. Worth 20 bucks? Absolutely not. I'm so happy I waited for this guy. Because he's not worth 20 bucks. 10 bucks? Yeah, that's totally fine to pay for this guy. 20 bucks? Just hell no. Hell no. Okay, so let's zoom out to look at this guy. I actually want to say, while I didn't like the movie, I do like the Will Smith portrayal of Deadshot. I think it's a very fun Deadshot. But, you know, a Deadshot that can hold a good emotional scene and everything. But, yeah, the figure, it's just whatever, you know? Look at these guns back here. They're molded into the holsters, which I hate. I would like guns he can hold, please. And they're not even painted a different color. That's just cheap. I know it's on the back of the figure, but it's an important detail, and it's cheap. This is painted. This is even pretty well detailed right here, but what the hell is this? These knee pads are actually separate pieces, which works out because it makes the knee bend easier. So that's actually a thumbs up right there for Mattel. Then we have the same problem with this knife that we had with those guns. It's not removable. If it was, I wouldn't display them with it anyways because it looks real easy to lose. But same color, no paint deviation or anything there. I mean, these are stuck in their thing, but that's fine. It's just ammo. That's whatever. They're painted up at least though. And those ones on the side aren't painted up, but the ones in the front are painted up. I can forgive these, I guess, but whatever. I wish it was black inside this joint. That would make more sense, don't you think? I mean, the detail here really hinders ab movement. I would have been fine without an ab crunch and just given us another accessory or something because it barely moves. The Will Smith head is fine. It looks like Will Smith, I suppose. Maybe a bit lighter skinned than Will Smith, not sure, but it's good enough. You know, let's get to articulation. Head doesn't really look up at all. Crud. Side to side, fine. Up and down on the arms, fine. You got a bicep swivel. No swivel on the elbow or anything, except for right here, but that doesn't really do much now, does it? It can just, you know, move with the... It's whatever. But you do have the bicep like that, and you get the wrist. I already showed you the ab. He does have waist at least, thank goodness. In and out on the leggies. Forward and back on the leggies. Up and down on the feet here. That's cool. You see there's like a thigh joint, but it's real tight on this leg. Maybe this leg. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little tight on this leg, probably just needs some hot water or something on it, but I'm sure it's fine. So yeah, articulation not the best. It's a little less than I would expect from Mattel, just a little bit. Mattel's articulation isn't the best, but it's usually a little better than this, you know? And like the detail and paint on his torso's pretty good, but everywhere else, like it seems to be lacking in some places and fine in others, and it's whatever. But yeah, let's take a look at his Collect and Connect piece. The Collect and Connect part is for Killer Croc. You can build one or two Killer Crocs. One with like the jacket and stuff on, and one without the jacket. This is without the jacket. The paint on the Killer Croc figure looks pretty cool. If there was a single-carded Killer Croc, I probably would have got that. But there's no way I'm going to build this dude. There's just no way. It's not going to happen. I don't care enough. Plus, I got a pretty cool Arkham Origins Killer Croc, honestly. I mean, check this fool out. Raw! I mean, come on. Come on. But, yeah, I mean, the Killer Croc, and that's the Collect Connect, actually does look like one of the better figures. Especially the one with the hood off. Because who cares with hood on, right? Deadshot's first accessory is this gun, which he holds just dandy. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually a pretty unique looking gun. The paint matches, you know, his, like, wrist guns he has and everything. He's got a gold tip, so it matches the ammo and stuff as well. And he holds it just fine in either hand. There's no space in the actual trigger area for him to slip a finger through. And he has trigger fingers, but they're molded to him anyway, so it wouldn't even matter if there was space, because he still wouldn't be able to get him in there. So that's a bit lazy, right? I mean, he can hold the gun, it's fine, but once again, that's a tiny bit lazy, isn't it? His final and my favorite accessory is this interchangeable head, you know, his masked head. And the whole costume for this Deadshot, I have to say, like, was a pretty good costume, you know? I think it looked enough like comic Deadshot, but was adapted enough for a movie also. I think it was a good costume. Everyone else's costume sucked. Actually, Katana's was fine. Katana's was fine. Rick Flag's just a soldier. It doesn't matter. Everyone else's costumes sucked. But, this one was cool. This was the coolest one, I think. So, yeah, you know, the head, the detail and paint on it's actually quite nice. Quite nice. He'll be displayed with this head for sure, for sure. That way he can be any kind of Deadshot I really need him to be. So, yeah. Very nice head. Very nice head. Now, jumping right into our size comparisons, I'm going to show him with some other movie figures from Mattel, of course, and also from the DCEU, the same expanded movie universe he's from. Here on the left, the Toys R Us exclusive Wonder Woman from DC Comics Multiverse, the Wonder Woman Ares Collect and Connect wave. And then here on the right, we have Superman from the Movie Masters Man of Steel line. Here's with some comic figures, also from Mattel, some real powerhouses. Here on the left, we have the DC Universe Classics Black Adam, and on the right, the Green Lantern Classics Manhunter Robot. Now to show him with some TV show figures, I always like to show the movie figs with some TV figs. Here on the left, one he doesn't look bad with at all, the Season 2 Flash. Yeah, you could get this Flash in DC Comics Multiverse Batman Justice Buster Collect and Connect wave. You could get either a Season 1 one or a Season 2. They both came with the same part, and of course I got the Season 2. And they look cool. And then here on the right, this one's actually from DC Collectibles. The DC Collectibles Reverse Flash from the Flash TV show. So, yeah, that's a good transition in the DC Collectibles, I think. Now here's with some very awesome DC Direct, DC Collectibles figures. Here on the left, the Black Lantern Superman from DC Direct Blackest Night line. And then here on the right are DC Collectibles Greg Capullo Designer Series New 52 Nightwing. And our last DC Collectibles of the day are from the DC Icons line. Here on the left we have the Forever Evil Lex Luthor, and on the right, Hal Jordan. So what are my final thoughts on the Mattel DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad Deadshot figure from the Killer Croc Collect and Connect wave? So glad I got this dude cheap. Under 10 bucks, on clearance. On Amazon, they have him for like 9 something, I think. Last time I checked, anyways, because he was on my wish list. And once I got this guy, I took him off my wish list, and that's what he was at the time. And that was yesterday, the day before I'm filming this, anyways. Not yesterday to you guys, obviously. But he's pretty cheap on there. So I would check him out. I mean, he's neat. If you just want the movie Deadshot because you liked Will Smith's performance like I did, grab him. If you don't, I don't blame you. It's not the best figure in the world, guys. And honestly, it's a pretty bad movie, too. I have the extended version, and the extended one is probably worse than the than the theatrical cut. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all later.